Hey everyone, it's Eyeless0013 here, and today I'm going to walk you through where and how to catch Protovados in Nexomon Extinction. The first thing you're going to have to do, if you haven't already, is beat the game. Then you're going to want to travel to not Ignitia that I'm hovering over, but Lateria, where you were held in prison in the main storyline, where you were given the element of wind. You're going to want to run straight up north. It's one or two areas, I can't remember. I'm doing this afterwards, the voiceover, I mean, until you get back to the prison. If you run to the left side of the prison right now, you'll get an item that I use later in the video, the repel spray, and it works like a repel in Pokemon, but you can turn it on or off and it's permanent, so you can use it to not encounter stuff in caves, like I'm going to use it in the tower on the way to Protovados. So be sure to grab that if you haven't gotten it already. It's the only place you can find it in the whole game. Just instead of running to the right wall and jumping over it like I did and running through all this to get back to Amelie here, run to the left side first and run and grab it if you don't have it. Anyway, run back to the prison cell you were in. Just follow the path my character took if you weren't paying attention because I was talking. And here you'll find Amelie. Did someone arrest you? No. She put herself in here because she feels guilty for everything she put us through in the storyline, when in reality we probably just could have caught Protovados to start with and skipped the entire storyline. I mean, we did have golden exo traps really early. That tree gave us one in like Act 2, but she's saying he's in shock because we've literally annihilated his entire purpose, and he's asking if we're supposed to feel bad for him. We don't want a weapon of mass destruction to be depressed. No, we don't. We're gonna go catch him, make him our buddy, our pal, our friend, our guy. He's bound to hide somewhere. Tamers seldom visit. She doesn't tell you where he's at, but thanks to the help of Google, we know that he is in the tower in the frozen tundra. So once we get out of here, we're gonna want to run down and teleport to the frozen tundra. I remember running through these hallways, probably a good 3 or 4 times in the main storyline because I kept getting sent back, getting caught by the guards. That part was a little bit tedious. It's so free now that they're not here. You can just... This is my prison. Alright, it's a recurring thing that I'm going to run into any little obstacle in the way because I'm recording. It's just the way it is. Anybody that records videos knows anytime you record you mess up every little annoying thing, but as long as it's not too serious, I'm not redoing it. Alright, so to the frozen tundra and to the north. The north. It's I think 3 spaces up before you get to the tower. Again, I'm going to run into some holes. And I'm actually going to run into this bandit here. I'm so sorry. I know this is just a time extension. I did not mean to run into her. I always forget that they're there. They're so annoying. They're the only ones that'll still attract onto you if you've already beaten them one time. I'm actually trying to rush through this fight. If I recall correctly, I even let Ziegler die here. But man, let's talk about Ziegler for a second. He's like, okay, so travel to the hidden village, right? Fast travel there, and then where the healer lady is, run towards her to the left, and in that very next space in that grass there, you can catch Ziegler. I haven't done a video on him yet, or the other, what do you call them, the wardens. I haven't done a video on him or the other 2 wardens, but that's where he is if you'd like to go catch him. And his attack there, the disruption rate, it's really strong. It's 150 base and he had it when I caught him, unlike Titan and some of the other ones that get it between 63 and 65. These attacks just decimate. Like, if I didn't have these attacks in, I would have had to cut this fight, you know, because it would have taken a little bit too long, I think. But with these attacks, it's just sweet McGeet, and we're on. Yeah, don't bother me anymore. Be gone, foul wench. That was a just in case. But then I realized, you know, hey, I have repel spray. And this is what I was talking about you get earlier. Now I won't be bothered on my way through here. And I actually make a mistake and have to cut, because on my way up through here, and I'll tell you when, take a right now. Don't go left like I do. You'll end up back at the ice puzzles, and that's not where he's at. You know, I just Googled it. I was like, hey, where do I catch him at? What's the tutorial? What do I do? And it's like, oh, he's at the top of the tower in the frozen tundra. And of course, I go check the top of the tower in the frozen tundra and get stuck on the ice puzzles in a second. I'm like, okay, man, we're at the top. He's not here. I'm checking Google again. I'm like, did I misread something? No, and this is the top. Am I right? It's the top, but it's not the right top. Alright, so we cut, you know, take a right, go down the ladder, and then just follow the path, and you'll end up finding him. Here he is, Protovados. Hey. Awkward silence. That's what it should be, right? Nah, man, it don't work like that. You gotta take up a party spot, which I don't get, considering we're technically a Nexomon, and we can't have 7. We take up one of our own party spaces as Solus, but I ain't trying to think about it too hard. You just want to start this battle, bro, because I'm going to replace Titan with you, and it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to be buddies. You're not going to be depressed. I'm going to have another thing marked off the checklist, and everybody here knows where you're at now. It's a win-win-win. Golden Nexo Trap, because this is my signature move. Defeated in record time. Protovados was caught. And I guess that's the tutorial, man. Amalay's perfect creation, an artificial tyrant sworn to protect mankind by exterminating other tyrants once and for all. Vados is exceedingly intelligent, rational, and strong. There is no doubt that he can lead humanity to a new age of prosperity if he desires to. Alright, I hope you watched it all the way through. I hope it helped you out. Please like and subscribe if it did, and thanks for watching.